We are students from Makerere University, Faculty of IT, Department of Networks, and we are doing software engineering. We are here to present coursework for dilemmas that software engineers find themselves in during their line of work. First of all, I want to state what a dilemma is. In short, a dilemma is a situation in which a software engineer finds himself and he has to choose a priority between the tasks that he has to do. My colleague here is going to start by giving us the first dilemma.
Yeah, I can talk about the first dilemma of our group that we are going to discuss is Mea Culpa. Mea Culpa is one of those dilemmas which engineers find themselves in. Mea Culpa is related to the way engineers, a situation in which engineers have to deliver a product or a software without releasing the software without full functionality. This is a very big dilemma which affects engineers in a way that the company may be sued for when they find themselves releasing software which does not have full functionality. Let me have my colleague talk about the second dilemma.
Hello. I'm going to talk about the second dilemma software engineers find themselves in. The second dilemma is mission impossible. Now, supposing if you have a software company and then you have managers and developers. Managers, for them, their goal is more of making money, whilst developers, most of the time, they are interested in the professional work, doing work perfectly. But you find a situation whereby a manager gets a client and tells him that we are going to deliver this project shortly, like he states some period. But when he contacts the developers tell him that the system, it may take 2 months or 3 months. So you find that these developers are in a dilemma that the manager accepted a schedule that is nearer, yet for them they expect to deliver a system after some good period of time. So you find that really developing that system to developing that system in that specified time is really mission impossible. So that is the dilemma. I can invite another colleague of ours to come and present another dilemma.
Good evening. I'm called Banada Ismail, and I'm going to discuss an ethical dilemma of red lies. This usually occurs in board meetings, where the manager decides actually to tell lies about the product that they are developing. For example, the manager can state at a board meeting that they are right on schedule for the product they are developing, yet in the actual sense, it's a lie. They are way far from the actual schedule that they said to release the product. That's all I had to say about red lies. You can invite one of my colleagues.
Yes, I'm Kabanga Brian by names, and I'm going to explain a dilemma. Sweep it under the rug. So, okay, sweep it under the rug occurs when unforeseen issues happens during the development process of a project. So, here, because these issues may lead to the failure of the project, engineers decide to ignore them at the expense of making the project success. For example, you may miss some requirements when during requirements corrections, but during development time, you may you may meet yourself like you want to introduce in a new requirement. So in this process, if this new requirement will lead to a project failure, you may decide to ignore it, not to include it in the project. So that is sweep it under the rug.
Yeah. Hello once again. My name is Masawi Silva, and I'm here to present an ethical dilemma called rush job. Under the rush job, the programmer finds himself producing a fully functional software product, but due to the time that he had being little, or not using the time that was given wisely or sensibly, the product that is released is of low quality. Let's say a system was to be produced within 2 weeks, and during those 2 weeks, the programmer doesn't plan his schedule properly, and he is only left with 1 week to deliver the program. And during that 1 week, that is when he starts the programming and everything. That means that he will either build a product that is not functional or of very low quality. And during the rush job, we are considering the product being of very low quality. It is fully functional, but the output of the product is really of very low quality according to the standards that had been provided by the customer or the ethical board. Thank you very much.
My name is BSSE, and I'm presenting the dilemma called landed bits dilemma. This is a dilemma. It's all about misunderstanding of the product documents, such as the requirement specification document, the request proposals, and any kind of a document that might be proposed by the client to the development team. You happen to find that the development team rushes to sign an agreement without thorough understanding of these documents, and in the end, these people tend to do what's not really agreed by the client, or which wasn't really specified by the client. Thank you.
Cut.
I'm now Sehigale, and I'm to present to you this ethical dilemma called Not My Problem. With this, occasionally, software team or staff concern itself in day-to-day activities, showing no inclination to improve productivity and quality. For example, error codes are hard-coded in software and not pressed in a table. Meaning that software developers normally tend to ignore best practices and they don't consider.
Cut.
I'm now Sehigale, and I'm to present to you this ethical dilemma called Not My Problem.
We are talking about the ethical dilemmas. I'm particularly going to talk about the cancelled vacation dilemma. This can happen like in a company where a manager goes to the workers and tells them there is some assignment that has been brought in at the last minute to be worked on, and yet its due date, like its deadline is immediate, like they need it immediately. So this forces the workers to be in a position where they have to cancel maybe their work leaves or their holidays so that they can attend to this assignment. In most cases, this can also come up like with issues like incurring more income like from the workers' pockets, because at times it might need an extra effort to meet the deadline, and at times it goes into their time that is not part of the work time. That is generally what it is about. Thank you.
My name is Kasumba Shafir. I'm here to talk about red light as an ethical dilemma. This is a dilemma which normally arises in meetings when the development team and the clients meet together for the meetings about the project management and the project activities. In this case, the development team always tell lies to the clients about the project schedule. For example, about the delivery of the deliverable of the project in a specific time when they are sure they're not going to be able to make it. When this arises, the development team always stresses, the managers on the development team put a lot of stress to their fellow colleagues by pushing, by giving them a lot of work so that they can be able to compensate for the lie the development, the big guys in the meeting from the development team to the clients. That is all I can say about deadlines.
I'm Thomas Kahira, and I'm talking about one of the professional ethical dilemmas, which is Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible, this is the case where an employee of a company is asked to create a schedule, which is of course not likely to be made by that very employee. So what results from that? I'm Thomas Kahira, and I'm talking about one of the professional ethical dilemmas, which is Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible, this is the case where an employee of a company is asked to create a schedule, which is of course not likely to be made by that very employee. So what results from that?